Hi there, it's Professor Monty, and we're discussing the slopes of parallel and perpendicular lines. So the idea parallel lines have the same slope. So they look something like this, where they're just like railroad tracks. They're just running kind of right next to each other. They can be far apart or not, whatever, but they have the same slope. Perpendicular lines have slopes that are opposite reciprocals. So notice this line's going up pretty slowly, so it's going to be a positive slope, but a pretty small number. This line is going down really quickly. From left to right, it's going down. So it's going to be a negative slope, and it's a pretty big number because it's going down pretty fast. So here's the idea. So say I've got an original line. My slope is 3/5. The parallel line, the slope parallel, we put little like parallel lines next to it to say, oh, this is the slope parallel. Well, if they're parallel, they have the exact same slope. If they're perpendicular, and we put in with a little kind of perpendicular sign. This is a little right angle. They cross at right angles. They're perpendicular. So I flip that over and change the sign. So remember, the opposite means you change the sign. So this was positive. This can be negative. And I flip it over. The reciprocal. Oh, -5/3. So if my original slope's 3/5, parallel is 3/5, perpendicular -5/3. Well, let's look at -2. Well, parallel is going to be the exact same thing, -2. For perpendicular, remember I need to change the sign, so it's going to be positive, but it's going to be the reciprocal. Well, this is really 2/1, say -2/1. I flip it over and change the sign. It's not going to be equal. Let's put out an arrow. So I flip it over, change the sign so it goes from negative to positive. So this slope is going to be positive 1/2. Okay? And then one last one. If the original line has a slope of 0, any line parallel has that same slope of 0. If you remember, that's a horizontal line. Now, this one perpendicular is a little tricky because we think this is a fraction this way. If I change the sign and flip it over, oh, wait, I can't have 0 at the bottom. That's undefined. Oh, yes, that is undefined. So remember, if it's a slope of 0, it's a horizontal line. Well, perpendicular to that's going to be a vertical line which has undefined slope. Okay, so that's the idea. Parallel lines have the same slope. Perpendicular have slopes that are opposites and reciprocal.